Okay, so by the way, this will be another video that I will also give you the how to do the factorial here then, since this is really important in order for you to also make sure that you will be behaving that correctly for tomorrow. So for recursion in your examination, I actually give right there for example, two types of recursion, maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. So, for example, if this will be the formula and this will be the formula or the recursive cases, since the recursive case that will be the steps where we are using the we are using as always calling or repeating that as always after that we can attain or achieve the base case, which is 0 factorial, then that must be equals to 1. That will be our terminator right there. And for number 1 factorial, we are having the factorial then equals n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 and times 3 to down to 1. So if I ask you as n as 5 down to 0, so that means to say if 5 ang imo n, 5 times 5 minus 1 times 4 times 9 minus 2 times 3, then so on up until 1. So that means to say, so let's try to calculate that first. We'll begin to elaborate that in a step-by-step manner, since it's actually being stated right there that it must be step by step. So that means to say for 5 factorial, since 5 is your n, so 5 minus times 5 minus 1, that will be 4, di ba? Then times 3 up until 1 man, 2 and 1 times 1. So that will be, i-calculate mo man lang, equals to times 5 times 4 times 3 plus times 2 times 1. That will be 120. So 120 will be your answer for factorial of 5 for number 1 question, for the number 1 recursive cases. But for factorial number 4, since factorial number 5 down to 0, so for factorial 4, your n will be 4 times n minus 1, so that will be 3. So down to 1, the same as is, and calculate that. So in that 1 right now, so 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, that will become 24. Diba? And then a factorial of 3 equals to 3 times 3 times 2 times 1. So that will be from the factorial of 3, that will be 3 times 2 times 1 equals to 6. So that will be, and for the 2 factorial equals to 2 times 1, it's equals to what? So that means to say here, from that 1, it will become 2, diba? So for 2, will become 2. Alam mo na. So from 1, right there, so since wala na minus 1 si 1, so that will be, alangan 1 time to 0 ka, no need. Since up until, no need naman na siya. So from 0 factorial, it will be equals to 1. So your answer right there. Since the rule in mathematics class, factorial of 0 will be equals to 1. And here then your final answer will be as is, something like that. So this will be your answer for factorial for number 1 cases. So for this recursive case, this will be the problem. Now let's try to also check this example here, that factorial from 0 to 5 and factorial of n times n minus 1 factorial. So right now, let's try to also solve that right here. So from factorial of 0, so that means to say 0 factorial equals to 1. Then 1 factorial equals to, your n is 1. So times n minus 1, wala ka naman i-times, so that is automatic. equals to 1. Diba? Kaya wala ka naman i-times nga na 1 time 1 minus 1. So from the 2 factorial equals to 2, then 2 minus 1 equals 1, diba? That is 2 times 1 is equals to 2. And for the 3 factorial, it's equals to 3 right now. And then times 2 minus 1. No. Factorial of n minus 1 since ang factorial sang ang gali class. So n mo, 'di ba ang n mo is 2. So n minus 1 mo nga factorial is 1. So ang 1 hariho. So ginbutang mo sa D. So 2 times 1 equals 2. So now 3 ang imo nga n. So 3 minus 1 nga factorial will be 2, di ba? So pila ang value sang 2 factorial? It will be 2. So that will be like that. 3 times 2 it will become 6. So now 4 factorial equals to 4 ang imo nga n times sang factorial sang n minus 1. So 4 minus 1 is equals to 3. Pila ang 3 factorials? That is 6, di ba? So 4 times 6, pila ang 4 times 6 gani? That is 24. Okay. So 5 factorial right now, it is 5 times n minus 1. So 5 minus 1, 4. Pila ang 4 factorial? That is 24. So that means to say 5 times 24, that is 120. So that's how we will do that. So this is the recursive case when how you will do the number 2 factorial from 0 to 5 for using this recursive cases. So that's how you will do it for tomorrow if in case those kind of thing will be there in your examination. So good luck and have time to study.